All right, let's see how we got the sound going. See if any of our music is functioning.
Are you hungry, bud?
What to show you? Nobody's seen you yet. I'm Scrappy, and I love being picked up. See?
Or, you know, not so much.
All right, a little better. Had a lot of difficulties today getting started. It was unfortunate. Of course, both my propane tanks for the grill were empty, so I went to replace them. Got back here, tried a tank, didn't work. I mean, got this much, just a little bit of flame. I went ahead and switched to the other one, got a little bit of flame, looked some things up, figured out how to reset the regulator. Went through the 4 or 5 steps to reset the regulator there, fired it up, now it's heating. So the left side of the grill is nice and hot, the right side's nice and cool, which is what I'm gonna need for the two things I'm making here. Whew. I'm gonna be making Tandoori Chicken that's been marinating since last night. And gonna make some grilled sweet potatoes with a little bit of flavor. Looks like we got, this one says to use some paprika and some cumin, some black pepper. Well, and I'll also make a pesto sauce that we can drizzle on the sweet potatoes. That'll include some black pepper, little mayo, we might use yogurt, some pesto, and some lemon juice. So, this is pretty much prepared. This, I just need to cut a few things up and get it started. So I'll go ahead and get some veggies out so we can get those cut. And I think I'm probably going to go ahead and prepare just a little bit of maybe mushrooms, onions, bell peppers in a foil base, just because I love having that combination of vegetables with a little butter. So yeah, so I'll get my big old cutting board and start getting stuff out. We'll get started. I'm glad you're here. Let's see what we've got. All right, there's a Queen Lisa the Lolly in the room, apparently. I hadn't seen that name before. I don't think it's a bot. Either way, welcome to everyone that's here. Welcome to everyone that might be watching anonymously. And so yeah, these are the two things I had out. This is my big old book of things I print out to cook. I get all over the internet, all over different places, find recipes I like, and then yeah, print them out, put them in a special book of things that I have cooked, pretty much. And I won't murder a salmon today. I do have the salmon ready, but I think I'm gonna grill it. I just don't know if I'm going to do the salmon and asparagus tonight. It really depends on how it goes. If we get a bunch of followers and things start kicking and people want to see the salmon, happy to do it. I'll cook it out on the grill. I've got this copper to keep it flat, and I may wrap it in foil. We'll see. But yeah, since I still don't really know what I'm doing with salmon. I like trying it on here. I know some people think it's embarrassing to screw things up. I don't mind. On a side note, this was from last night. This is what's left of all the Chex Mix we made. And it was pretty darn good. Just cashews with Chex and some spices and butter. All right. Now let me get this little tiny cutting board out. Let's see which side. I like using that side. There we go. Well, a smudge right there I'm not real happy with, but that'll be okay. Let's see where the hands are. I still wonder, would it be better if that bottom right camera was inverted 180 degrees? So my hands were coming from the bottom of it? I'm gonna try that and see how it feels. Editor. Need my haircut. All right, let me see, where was that other window? The Logitech above? Let's see. I thought it gave me the option to flip it. Let's see. Here's configure video. Camera control. Zoom, focus, exposure, pan, tilt. Nope. Sharpness, saturation, white balance. No, none of those are it either. Huh. Wow, that's kind of loud, isn't it? There. I don't want that to be that loud. Alright, dang it. Oh, okay. Well, I don't see the flip, so maybe I can just spin it one of these days. Touch it the other way. To see this camera with my hands, to see it upside down, see the hands coming from the bottom would freak you out? All right. Well, either way, sounds good to me. So I've got these two nice light-colored organic sweet potatoes. I kind of like the light ones better than I do the darker red ones. These have a little less of a sweet taste. So that's the reason why I use these guys. So these guys I'm going to be washing and going with in just a second. Let's see where I put my other stuff. There we go. Alright, got some carrots and some baby bellas. Baby bellas are sliced already. And I'm going to need... I always overdo it with the onions, but I don't mind because I like onions. So these guys I'm going to put together just in some foil and let them heat and munch them up good. I've got a couple of potatoes ready to go that I didn't use the other day that I'm also going to throw in there. Where did they go? Here they are. Yeah, I got a few of these guys. 4 purples, 3, you know. It's not that much of it's here, so I end up way overcooking how we throw away so much food. We got to figure out how to give it away to somebody that'll eat it. Yeah, I mean, I hope they're good. I've never made them on the grill before, but I'm looking forward to trying it. The recipe I have had a really pretty picture of them, but yeah, it's just got their idea for little spices and whatever. So I'll usually start and kind of follow the recipe that I found just as best I can if it's the first time I've done it. And then after that, start just venturing out and making notes on the recipe. I probably don't need that sticker. Probably don't need that sticker either. Alright, I'm going to wash these guys in a little bit of water. They probably like that. I'd like the less dirt on them, so that'll work for me. Wash, wash. Ah! What just happened? That was really weird. Everything got really loud just for a second. I've been having a bad electronics day. I had a Mac upstairs I tried to bring down, and it wouldn't power on for me. And my phone has been powered off for God knows how long. I didn't even know it powered off. I don't know why it powered off. It wasn't dead. I just... all kinds of electronic weirdness today for me, so I'll just roll with it and hope everything turns out okay. All right. No, a fist of dirt up in my mouth's not the best thing, I don't think. I mean, not that I didn't try to eat dirt when I was a kid a few times, but it's a little crunchy. Little rocks in it, and it's not very tasty either. The worms don't even taste good. So, I mean, if the worms that swim through it don't even taste good, why are you going to eat the dirt? I need my beer. All right, what's going to be the best way to cut these puppies, though? I know, with a knife, of course, but I saw the way Chef John Reed cut them the other day. That looked pretty nice. I think, just for my good, though, I'm not one that likes to take the skin off potatoes. So for this first, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take the skin off necessarily. If I see something that look, really brown or gross, I'll take that off. But eating gravel when I was a kid, you're kind of still a kid, aren't you? I mean, I know you're over 18 and all, but compared to me, eating gravel, blah. What's up? Is it coming through okay? I went to get my beer, came back with my no nicotine vape. Am I taking too long? Oh, cute kitty. He doesn't mind being shown on camera. All right. I think before I get those going, because those are going to be on the grill, this is 2. I'm going to go ahead and get this prepared. Put it in some foil. Lovely sound. Anyone who watches usually knows I whenever I grab these parts, I always throw them over my shoulder. Well, not my shoulder, but just to my left here, because we've got a compost bin, and we always do our best to keep all of these extra bits, use it for compost, so we can use that compost for cooking in the spring. I mean, cooking, for garden growing in the spring. Obviously we've got snow on the ground here, pretty much from now until what, March, April?
Yeah.
Snow in June. Mountain life. All right. And I'm not going to overdo the cutting on these at all because, well, just chopped a little bit fine. I don't need them diced. Because I'm just going to eat them with the mushrooms and the carrots. So don't have to go crazy. I probably don't need all the mushrooms, but I think I'm going to go ahead and put this whole container in just because, well, one, I love them, and they reduce so much when they cook. They get really tiny. All right, so I think I need to rinse these, so I'll go ahead and re-rinse these potatoes. And I'm also going to put in there. All right, now I'm going to rinse mushrooms. I need to turn the camera just a little so the sink can be seen a little better. Like John Reed's setup is, you can see just a little bit of his sink, so you know when he's over there working. Well, hopefully I'll have another camera here pretty soon. We're debating, trying to figure out whether we want to get one that we can carry around so we can show the grill and stuff, or, you know, wireless streaming cameras are pretty expensive. So what I'm thinking I'll do is I'll get these two machines together. I've got a Mac right over here, get a camera for it, let the signal link between them, and hopefully it works better than it did on the tablet last night. I hear an Oliver cat trying to escape a room. What is that? And why? Is it like every new song, it like resets itself back up or something? That's what it sounds like right at the beginning of each song. I'm gonna have to reset the bot. Or turn it off. No one wants to hear it. That's good too. I gotta get some carrots. I like carrots. I don't know what you'd call this. Just onions, taters, carrots, and mushrooms. And I wrap it in foil with some butter, some salt and pepper, and garlic. And which reminds me, I'll throw some garlic in it too. And yes, I'm cheating. Our grocery store up here in the mountains the other day was completely out of garlic, other than this, that was already in bags and peeled. It's funny because it was actually the exact same price too. So I'm not sure if it's got a different age or if it's bad or what, but it tastes like garlic to me, so it worked. It actually required a little less effort. Why is the garlic like that? Is that what you were asking, ma'am? You just don't like anything you see on here, do you? Oh, I agree. I didn't like the idea either. But the grocery store was out of garlic bulbs. I couldn't get any. And it is vacuum sealed, yeah. And it does taste like garlic, so. See, it's absolutely functional. I'm not trying to be like a 5-star restaurant or anything. I'm just trying to be functional and tasty. With what I have available. All right, I need some foil. Big foil. Just try to put all this stuff here onto the lovely foil. It's coming off pretty well. Ow! Been having bad luck with getting a few cuts lately too, and so now all those juices and stuff are getting into it. Ow! There we go. That feels more normal. Where is my towel? There one. So I can pull it down a couple inches or whatever. Yeah. It's trash. I like to try to clean up as I go. Alright, got that done. Okay. Some butter. Some salt and pepper. I'll stir around okay. Black pepper. My mushrooms. Oh yeah. More on top here. Now I need to take care of this guy. Haha, there it is. I like to put little pats in different places rather than just one on top. I guess this is scary American cooking. Butter's right here. And it wouldn't be nearly as dry as you think because the onions and the mushrooms shed a lot of fluid. And so this will you'll end up with half inch of fluid in the bottom of this regardless. But for now, it's just some veggies. One mushroom? Well, you can have one. Or many. Alright. I try to pull this together fairly nicely, and then I just set this out there in the grill. And the grill will get it cooking for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and place this out there. Alright, that one's underway. Good. Didn't use quite so many carrots, so I'll put these away. Put them in a sandwich bag. You just used it up here. Yeah, I figure occasionally it's nice to dig through our drawers and see what we actually have. That's a really neat opener. Didn't know we had it. There we go. That first part's done. Let's see what this guy looks like. Oh yeah. Much harder texture. 3/4 inch thick wedges. Inches. I don't care for that part. This one I don't care for that part. All right. These are a little tough to cut through, aren't they? Woo. Hey, Colin. Whew. These two are going to take longer to get done for sure if I don't cut them differently. Who cares? It's not a 5-star restaurant. I'm going to eat it anyway. There we go. This will make it a little easier to cut this way. I don't know. I don't know if the delay gets longer the longer the stream goes on or what, but... Hello, Oliver. Yet another kitty coming to say hi. That one's too big. I don't want these to cook for an hour. Sounds like it was a random song. Let me... Yeah, there's Monster Cat. Let me try to turn that down a touch. Because it feels loud on this end. If it's not on your end, cool, let me know. As soon as I get these cut up, I'll pull the chicken tandoori out of the fridge where it's been marinating all night. We'll pull that out and I'll shake it clean and get it all set on a plate so y'all can see what it looks like before I throw it on the grill. And column 777's on too.
Okay, cool.
Said the delay is a lot less today too. That does look like a fair amount. Do you think we need another whole potato? I already cut it though. It'll rot if I don't go ahead and cook it, so I'll cook it. I don't like the shape of that.
So we can throw it away.
Can't we just feed it to the wildlife? That's a big no-no up here. The state has a $70 penalty for feeding wildlife. I said something about that earlier, Luna. But yeah, if you feed wildlife up here, the state says it's a what was it, a $70 fine? But the city I live amongst, not really in, because the city grew around us and we didn't join the city. But the city has new ordinance where they'll charge you like up to $1,000 and possibly include jail time and all of this. So apparently we've got some people in the town that just keep feeding the deer, so they keep coming back. More and more of them.
Which is the problem with predators.
Right, which then brings predators to eat the deer, which then means we have bears and mountain lions running around town, which you don't really want either. And yeah, okay, so the sweet potato, yes, you're right, it's not that color. It's not orange, because there's multiple kinds of sweet potatoes, and I like this one more because it doesn't taste quite as sweet. It's still a sweet potato, but doesn't have the overwhelming sweetness that the reddish ones have. Or reddish or orange, yeah. 4 of a Kind by Magic City Hippies. Bye, Oliver. Deer meat. Deer meat's good. It is. The problem with the deer that are in our town is majority, if not all of them, have wasting disease. So they're actually trying to put together a small task force of hunters that can actually cull the numbers in town without endangering people. I don't know if they're only going to be bow hunters. There probably will only be bow hunters because we don't want gunshots going off all over town. Ha-ha! Scythen, my brother, good to see you. I was wondering when you were going to catch me on after you followed in the middle of the night. How are things in Birmingham? Assuming you're still in Birmingham, England? Oh, and Scythen, column 77. It's a guy you've talked to before. It's my boy. Wet and cold, yep. I'd expect no less.
Sounds like Belfast.
All right, let's see what we got here. Because this is, we're going to cut them. Then I use a 1/4 cup of oil. I almost want to use butter instead. God, how much of a stick is a 1/4 cup? What? 1 full stick is a 1/4 cup?
I think. It says on the thing.
Yeah, Colin, that Nightbot's a little touchy. Colin, did I make you an admin yesterday? I did not. All right. Well, it's what?
2 sticks is a cup.
2 sticks is 1 cup?
Yes.
So half a stick is 1/4. Because it says to use canola or vegetable oil, and that's probably better because oil does make them cook differently. So I guess I'll use canola oil. And smoked paprika and cumin. Do we still have smoked paprika, or do we just? I know we've got a couple kinds of.
I feel like we do.
It was in a bag last I remember.
Yeah, I think we got it down to just the jar.
Kosher salt, black pepper. It says mayo for the pesto. Do we want to make
Oh, no, use my yogurt.
I'm going to use yogurt instead of mayo for the pesto. So I've got a little bit of traditional basil pesto stuff. Some cumin seed. This is also from Penzies. Ooh, where are we? Penzies, my favorite. Here, I don't know. Here, like that.
Here's the smoked paprika.
Some Penzies spices. Woohoo! Smoked Spanish style paprika.
How much?
Let's see. Salt, black pepper.
Half cup. Oh, that's about.
Where's the salt house? Huh. The back of it right here.
Oh.
There's
Wow.
salt.
Amazing how when it just doesn't look like you expect it to.
Black pepper.
Cracked. Oh.
Also right here.
The cats are pretty sure you're cooking something for them.
Oh man, yeah,
Unless
I'm
it
being
should be their food.
I'm being watched here by a few felines, as you can see. One of them shy of the camera or something. Let's see if I can get this back where it was at all. That's okay. This ain't up market. This is just grilled sweet potatoes with some spices on it. And the other's the tandoori. What did I do the other day? I made some actual Jamaican jerk chicken. And that one was over 20 spices and ingredients and stuff. It was pretty wild. Okay. Oil, smoked paprika, cumin, in large bowl. Okay. It said large bowl, right? It's a large bowl. Quarter cup canola is up here. Oh no, we were gonna use butter. Did she give me butter or did I decide to use canola? Did we decide butter or canola? Probably canola.
You said canola.
Okay.
Is that my beard sitting
It's because I think under high heat that's gonna work out a little better for me. Alright, got the vegetable oil, canola, I mean. Smoked paprika, cumin, black pepper, blah, blah, blah. The mayonnaise, pesto, lemon juice. That would be the yogurt. That's one. And I didn't get lemon juice yet. Oh, you got salt and pepper? Sweet. Bring it on over. You should try jogging up the mountain too. It's great. Good for your heart. I need a quarter cup, and all I could find is a 2-cup measure. Let's see what these guys are. A 1/2 cup, and that's light's bad, quarter cup. I don't believe the quarter cup's going to be enough to cover all of these taters, but I'll believe them for the moment. And add more if I need to. Did you hear that siren came on?
Yeah, I heard you saying that.
All right. Oil, smoked paprika. 1 teaspoon. Where's my spoons? I know I left them nearby.
You're what?
Ah. Colorful plastic spoons of doom. I need a whole teaspoon. That's a tablespoon. That's a 1/2 teaspoon. Ow. Alright, got it open. Paprika. Let's see, 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika, sure. 1 teaspoon of nummy cumin, got it. Ow, there we go. The cumin, every time I smell cumin, I think of chili.
Yeah. How are you doing on that? Are you gonna be able to? Oh, I still have a lot.
Oh yeah, I got a whole bag there
Yeah,
too,
I know.
right?
I'm ready to. I was thinking maybe we could put it in there.
I'm gonna go ahead and leave the tops off of these because I always scoop them, not shake them. Let's hope I remember that the next time I use them.
Yep. And then you go to shake it.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oil, paprika, cumin, And it says to toss in just that, so I'll get me a little whisk. Oh, he's whipping you with the tail. What time is it? Oh, that's why. I should feed them while I'm in here, huh?
I'm getting it ready.
Did you get the clean bowls out of the drawer?
Yeah.
Cool. The kitties are very concerned because this time is when they think it should be the time for the humans to feed them.
They're correct. They're not wrong.
All right.
Have enough mice around for them to eat.
Let's see if this is enough to coat all these guys. It's a big flat one. I don't like that guy. He's going to take a lot of space on the grill too, so it'll take a little while to cook them. I won't cook them all at once. So we're going to try to get them coated somewhat here. Toss them around a little bit. And the camera's really not letting everything be seen. What's going on? Oh. And welcome aboard all you viewers. If there's anyone viewing anonymously, welcome to you as well. Glad to see you guys around. I'll probably be doing some gaming later. I know in some time zones it's a little late because we're over here only 1 hour from California. That doesn't look bad at all. Right on. Getting fairly covered. I usually throw this one out just for any of my friends and family that might have popped in and not realize how Twitch works. Oh no! Escape potato! I hit my hand on its way too, which means I'm no good. I should have caught it. Whew. My stomach feels weird today, but that's okay. Alright. These are wonderfully tossed sweet potatoes. No, not the red or the pink or the orange kind. This is the more of a white kind of sweet potato, but I like it because it's less sweet. So these are going to go on the grill in just a second, and that means that I get to introduce you to the chicken tandoori. For those of you that didn't see it last night, when I was preparing the marinade. Wipe. Don't like stuff on my board. What's that, Simon? He said, oh shit. I'm like, what? What?
I don't know. What he did.
Maybe he didn't realize I had chicken tandoori or something. Or maybe it's when I threw the potato on the floor.
It's probably that delay is weird.
Jumping potato. There we go. Wiped up that mess.
Colin picked that music.
I think Colin picked the current music, I think.
Sounds like something he would listen to.
Oh! Yeah, the Discord's new, but join. Chat with me.
Where do you want your...
So I gotta get from the other fridge. Very fast.
Blue. Blue. Come on.
Which reminds me, I should probably make sure the Discord's running on this machine. I usually have it on my gaming machine over there. Whew. Right on. You clean off my knife, which I do pretty constantly. Alright, so this guy right here, those are still just sitting in the oil. The grill's still heating up. Well, the grill's pretty hot right now. I just got brand new propane today since I ran the others out. This is a vacuum container. I used the vacuum sealer to vacuum all the chicken in here with the tandoori seasoning. A joke song. As long as it wouldn't be against terms of service. All right. Guess I need to open this guy, and then you turn here. Ah, come on, turn. There you go. Hear that vacuum releasing? Now, the one thing that's interesting about tandoori chicken is when time you get it, you know, professionally or any, you know, really, most people that make it, it's going to be red and a little bit yellow. In the recipe that I found, it said to use food coloring. I don't like food coloring, so I didn't color it. There's another way to color it that uses some chili paste and turmeric. I did not have time to track down the chili paste to get the color. So this isn't going to be the red chicken tandoori that you're used to, but it would have the same freaking flavor. So here it's been soaking all night. That's one of the legs. Let's see how that smells. Smells like tandoori. A lot of flavors in that one. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off while I've got it. This particular plastic vacuuming unit is a hand wash only. And so I hand wash only. All right. You know, I could. I don't want to get the cumin and stuff on them. Okay. I need to shake the tandoori off all of these. And I need to get a little more on one of them. So I need a container to take chicken outside with. All my mixing bowls are right here. Hey, it looks like maybe they're done.
Oh, you're so mean. You are so mean.
What, that's mean?
No, I know you put these lids away.
Huh?
I know you put those lids away, and they're too high for me to reach. So tried to move it or anything. They all came down.
So yeah, Colin, it's okay as long as it's not like sexual or horrible, gross or something against the TOS.
Oma's watching, you know.
So, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, don't stop. Okay. Jeez. All right. Oh, I could use one of my new pair of tongs. A very kind person in my life got me some new tongs. Well, I got the kitchen some new tongs, I think, but yeah.
No, they were bought for him so that you
Now,
continue to cook.
we all know that tandoori is generally just legs, but I wanted to try some tandoori flavored chicken breasts, so they're all worked in here too. They're going to cook exceptionally fast because they're just thin slices of chicken breast. That's okay. They were inexpensive, and I wanted something other than just dark meat for everyone that eats here. There we go. I'm trying to right now just lay them on the bottom so I can have the legs on the top. The legs are going to have to cook longer, obviously.
Chicken titty.
Who said that? Well, kind of. It's also what's under it, you know. So, that's funny, like, yeah, shake off the excess. Sure, I'll do that.
Yeah, because it shakes so well.
So yeah, this was Greek yogurt with a ton of spices that make up tandoori, including like what, margam masala, something, I don't know, all these crazy words. Garam masala, that's it. So I'm gonna rinse this off, at least get some water in it before I keep moving. And I do apologize that when I have to go out to the grill today, I won't have you on, you won't be able to see it. But we're working on a fix to that. So I do grill a fair amount.
I could stream grill on my channel.
Yeah? Did it hurt when we shared channels last time?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I
mean, we could, let's try to pull it up and see if it brings down the connection today. We've got 7 folks here. I think some people probably would respond if we started bringing it down. Oh, need to hear this.
It was really, really delayed last time. That's what happened.
Oh, because we were coming through your channel. So it was either really delayed because we were coming through like that, or it was really slow because we were using Hangouts.
Yeah. But I mean, I could just stream it. You could do a link over to my...
Let me see if I get the volume there a little bit on it. Hey! Thanks for the follow, Vogue. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Making some chicken tandoori. I've got the grill outside. The grill's heated. I've got the tandoori. I've also got this guy right here, which are wonderful sweet potatoes tossed in some cumin and paprika, I think it was. Yeah. And this, of course, tandoori. It's been marinating all night. So I'm going to take both of these out to the grill and get started. Just put some on. I'll be right back with you. And I need to get my thermometer because I'm going to put my thermometer in one of these chicken legs. It's really interesting the way they say to cook this stuff, though. Like, so in here it says, heat the oiled grill. I need to oil the grill. To medium-high heat and cook the chicken until cooked through, 10 to 12 minutes. Then it says preheat the oven to 400 degrees and cook on a sheet pan for 25 to 30 minutes. Now, part of the reason for that is it's going to harden up and it's going to blacken the yogurt a little bit, and the seasoning and all around it. So that one says to do it that way, so I'm going to give it a whirl, see how it goes.
So you going to take over? No, that's what we're trying to decide if that's... Are you ready? Should I try that?
Oh, yep, exactly the right ones. Well done, thank you. Uh-oh, what was I supposed to put lemon juice in? That's the pesto, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we about ready to go over to the grill?
I think we are.
Okay, I mean, I guess if you host it over on there, it's not going to be too bad because it won't seem so far behind because you won't be doing stuff right next to it.
Right.
So
should I just host your channel, or I put your channel up on mine real quick?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Let's see if I can pull your... Because it won't let you share a Twitch window, specifically.
How'd we do it last time?
Shared the browser.
Ah. Blue's trying to cover up her food.
Oh, Alexander. There's the video for it. Oh, you can't see it. I can see it. What?
Oh my.
Kind of sounds like wolves dying. What? What is that column? What? Who's Ognilla's? It said hello, Daddy.
Interesting.
I mean, has my little one had a Twitch account?
I don't think so. OG Noah's? I don't think so.
All right. Well, okay. I need to get started on this. My beer's being neglected. I got the potatoes. I got
You
the
need
chicken.
to add him as a mod. You should let him mod.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I should have hooked up my...
Can't scroll it up any further, so I have to come over here. Where do I have to do that? In the Twitch window, I think. So let me slow everything down real quick. See if I can get Twitch right in here, and I'll switch it right over, and then we'll go start cooking this stuff. The grill's still warming up, so, well, it's hot. It's still running. Just got new propane, so I shouldn't have a problem.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah, okay, so now I'm up.
I need to come in here, make a column a mod.
It says I'm hosting Zen, but I'm not. I shouldn't be hosting you.
Let's see, click. These clicks should work. Oh my God. I can't remember where the stupid button is. And I'm going to need some more chat. Say some more things to me, Column. I'll see if I can click on your name from within the chat.
It's going to take a minute. Oh.
What?
For
No,
sure.
no, this is just...
Oh, I mean for it to catch up with
yeah, I'm just... It shouldn't be this hard. I was able to do it with a single click yesterday. Like, click, click. Where is it now? Friends with... Oh, right here.
There you go. Click, click.
It was click, click. You have to click on the lightning bolt. What is that? Fire? Broat wing?
All right. So, I'm apparently exiting.
Well, all right. OG Nillas or Ognillas. No problem. I got plenty of kids that aren't mine. Works for me.
All right. So, you
I need to share over. I need to get you up on a browser. Switch over to Dragonfire. Went live a second ago. I think I'm going to watch that.
Get that. Yeah, you totally should watch that.
And then I'm going to add a feed, a window capture of a browser. Right there. That popped right up. Let's see. I had to do the order of things to fix it up last time.
There I am
Burr.
drinking my beer.
So this window needs to be on top of... Oh, your window capture's on top of everything, so let's go right down here. Here, I'll get rid of some of that window. Make it not look so bad.
Thanks.
Yay, there we go. All right, so this is going to be the grill cam down on the bottom left. It's likely to be delayed because we're picking up on, or just pulling in another stream. It does appear that I have permission to stream her stream, so no need to report.
In fact, you are a mod for my stream, so you could even do stuff. I should make a column a mod for my stream too.
And yeah, I agree with you, Scythen, and I do F11 that window, but then it covers up my whole screen, and I have to Alt-Tab to get back to my OBS and all that. So sometimes I try to avoid doing it that way, but let's see how I get a little bit less in there.
And don't worry, you won't be looking at me the whole time. I'll be switching it around so you can look at him.
Yay, because everyone wants to look at me instead of her.
Heck
She's
yeah.
the cute one.
No, not the truth. Okay.
Aw, poor 4-monitor
Four
fella.
monitors. I have a nice little 13-inch laptop that I have to use most of the time. Okay.
Whew. All right, so now we're going that way or that way, depending on how the thing reverses the cameras. Are the lights on out there? Oh, before I head out there, let me see what temperature it is. 31 degrees with 48% humidity.
31 degrees with 48% humidity. All right.
So yeah, maybe I'll put a jacket on, but...
This is why we need one of those porch heaters.
Yeah, we want to get one of those stand-up propane porch heaters too. Be pretty awesome.
That could be cool.
What you saying, Simon? I'm saying 4 monitors. Yes, sir. And welcome aboard all. If you haven't hit follow, feel free to. On my way to affiliate, we do hope. You can see the counter at the top. It's about right, yeah, 21. So let's go put some of this stuff on the grill and get started cooking. No, kitties can't go outside.
Well, if they were to come to my channel, would you?
Rub it a little oil on the grill. Because we get a little less stick. That's the deal. Just a little bit. And these are the veggies I put out earlier. We'll probably use it. Let's get some of this chicken. Go. Oh, go, yeah, close it, please. All right, I know the audio isn't carried forward, but at least you got to kind of see what was going on out there. My apologies for the loss of audio. Again, we're hoping to have that fixed soon. I put all of the chicken legs, there's only like 5 of them. There's not that many of us here. Uh-oh.
What?
Colin had to time out somebody.
Uh-oh. Oh, that OG Millis. Okay, that's why you're making them on.
Thank you, Maud. Not sure what happened there, but thank you. Maybe you can send me a separate message. Let me know what happened. Oh, you removed the timeout. Are you just testing timeouts? What are you doing? Whatever. Anyway, so we got that on there. We got a few of the taters on there. So I think what to do now is while some of that stuff's cooking, and I forgot one thing. One very importante thing. I need to stick this into one of those chicken legs so I can keep an eye on the temperature. Cat cam. Yeah, there's a big delay on the bottom left because it's her separate stream, but. All right, Colin. All right, so this is picking up temperature. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. I'll be right back, and we can start making that pesto.
No, sorry.
God.
That light? Yeah, the light's how he wants it.
Don't
It
get caught on
seems dark
camera.
to us, but
Not trying to do that.
yeah.
All right, inside of that chicken's 51 degrees. So I'll be keeping an eye on it for a little bit. We're just gonna get it up to temp, and then oven at 400 it says to actually get it nice and crispy and dark on the outside. It's a floof. Yeah, it was a floof. That's the big floof. I think.
Let's see who else I can find.
Scythen, yeah, I've had that guy since before I met you, I think. Yeah. That big one. She's gonna show more kitties.
Try to.
All right. Whew. Sorry, it feels weird today. All right. There's a floof. Hey, I'm Dabbler. Good to see you. Get those names there. All right. Okay. So let me see what I have to do to make this pesto, because everything else is just rotating it through the grill at this point. So most of the work was done yesterday. And I need some paper towels under my feet. Like there might have been some oil on the floor, so I'll clean the floor and my shoe at the same time. All right, turning occasionally until you can easily send a fork into the center. Blah. Meanwhile, stir together the pesto, which we've got here. If I don't break it. A little lemon juice, not beer, lemon juice. And we're not going to use mayo. We're going to use homemade yogurt made in the Instant Pot right here in the house. Dragonfire makes yogurt fairly regular. She's just learning how. She did a cold start version maybe a week ago in the Instant Pot, and it worked great. And this time she made Greek yogurt, which took, what, like 24, 20, 32 hours, something like that?
It takes a while for straining and everything.
Had to do a bunch of straining, had to heat it, and
but it was nice.
is this one the Greek, or is this one the,
That is Greek.
This is Greek, okay. So lemon juice, it's just what? Lemon juice, pesto, and yogurt, right? Yeah, with a little salt and pepper. So, I need one of my small bowls. What's my tiny, the dishwasher's right here, which is pretty cool. Ta-da! Oh. That light behind me is not bright again, is it? Okay, turned it off. He's a fluffy old man, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, he's not moving as well as he used to. We give him CBD and Consequin.
Yeah,
Let's see if that stuff. And it seems to make him move around a little better. The CBD helps. I know CBD helps me.
Leave my window up, but I have to end for a second.
Okay. Bottom left window is going to pause for a minute, but I'm going to leave it there. It'll come back up. She's just going to stop her stream for a second. Got something to do. Quarter cup. Canola. No. Let's see. Mayonnaise. How much mayonnaise did it say? Half a cup of mayonnaise. I got this cool thing. We just got these, which are really cool. They got small measuring there, larger measuring there. Pretty neat, huh? I can't ever read what they say, though. Let's see. Somebody with better eyes than me needs to see what the heck this is. Hey, can you help me determine the size of these spoons?
Sure.
I just need help reading what they are.
Okay, we've got this one, quarter teaspoon. Quarter cup. Half cup.
I definitely need new glasses. It's this tiny, tiny print on these things. All right. Let's see if it can zoom in. There's a little tiny print right here. It's not gonna focus. And I can't read it. But I need a half cup of, quote, mayonnaise. And this one says it's a half cup, so... quote, mayonnaise. I like to use yogurt instead. It's much more healthy, less fat. Set that off to the side for a minute. I think that's a half cup. Some lemon juice. A whole tablespoon. And half a tablespoon, that'll work. Something's really interesting about lemon juice, if you haven't actually put it in mayo or your yogurt, it greatly changes the consistency. It's not as thick, so it gets a lot runnier, so it can be used more as a kind of a sauce or a gravy or whatever. We do the same thing for when we make apple slaw. It's said to use mayo and brown sugar and lemon juice, which is, you know, together those are great, but we used yogurt. And boy, the taste was just better, I think, but it had the same effect, so we were good to go. And it said to use
I make isn't very tart.
2 tablespoons pesto. What?
I purposefully make my yogurt not very tart.
Ah. And she purposefully makes her yogurt not very tart. All right. How much do I need of the pesto? 2 tablespoons. That's going to be 4. Oh. Do I need to drain? No, that's oil. I need to stir it, right?
Yeah, probably.
It was all oil right on the top. And I know you can make your own pesto, and in the future, I'm sure I will. But right now, I'm just kind of a normal man cooking. You know, I'm not trying to say... What's that?
Is the cat cam coming?
Yep, cat cam is coming through. There's the hobbers. Hops! He looks my direction, but... Okay, so I'm going to need 4 of these, apparently. 2. Because it needs 2 tablespoons, and this is half a tablespoon. All right, this is the first time in my life I've ever used pesto in anything. Really interesting factoid. But it really is just a few things, like garlic and oil and tiny words I can't read. Garlic, Parmesan, olive oil, salt, yeah. So it's, you know, pesto mix. So then how long since mayo and bread, bro? Does he realize he's on camera and he's leaving?
I think so. He's getting out of here. I need this in. No, it's the link to this.
So this one does have 2 probes. The one I'm only using the one right now. The other I usually use in the stove to check ambient temperature of the stove. And I don't always use it. The stove's pretty good. 3 months, man, really. You must be getting skinny as a toothpick. A weird kangaroo? What kangaroo? He said that's a weird kangaroo.
What? There's a kangaroo?
I didn't see a kangaroo.
You're talking about waddly hobbs?
You're talking about Hobbs? Keto.
Oh, I've heard that's really.
Oh, you're doing keto and trying to get buff.
I've heard some people do really well on keto.
Right on, man. All right, I need to mix this up because I think I got everything. I put the mayo, the pesto, the lemon juice, except salt and pepper. How much salt and pepper did it say we need in here? Did you say? It just said kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper. So some. Sounds good. I like some. And thanks to all of you for joining me here on a Monday night. I know it's early in the week. And there's lots of channels out there to watch, lots of people to see. So I'm really, really appreciative that you're here. If you haven't seen me before, feel free to go ahead and smash that follow. Really going to help a lot. Get me rolling. Either way, glad you're here. Yeah, I bet it is like 2 a.m. there, man. How many? Let's see. You're GMT. You're right at GMT, right? Yep. All right. Yeah, I'm in Mountain Time now, so I'm what? GMT -7?
I don't know. So it's.
It's 6 or 7 right now.
I was in Is Belfast GMT? So I don't know. I think it is. So that would be -8. Then, I think, yeah, because when I was in Belfast, it was 8 hours difference, right? After daylight savings.
Yeah, it was.
It was 7 hours, and then it was 8 hours after daylight savings. So.
Yeah. All right.
That's how I remember. I remember where I was when it was, and how long what the time difference was to call him. Why is my stream not showing?
It's not up. Let's see.
Someone's watching me.
Let's see. What is going on? F11. This was the window we were watching, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I just needed to hit.
And it might have changed. I shouldn't be offline. There it is. Cat cam and cooking with Zen.
That's the thing, but it's not. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it going.
It says I'm going.
Go computer machine. Computer. I'm getting nothing from you. Wait, what does it say up here? Yeah. Streaming food and drink. I'm watching Dragonfire.
Yeah. We're showing one person watching me. Can you see who it is? Because if that's Renegade Rowboat, then...
I can't because, like, there's no chat window.
Oh, I thought it would. Okay. When I click on it, it tells me when I'm on yours. Okay. Weird.
Your window doesn't appear to be up. Refresh again on Dragon 411 offline, and then live, and then offline.
Okay, I'm ending it one more time. Maybe.
I'm your only follower. Wait, following. You're following me, but you've got 2 followers, yeah?
Oh, I do?
Me and Renegade.
Yeah, I know. Colin777 doesn't even follow me.
See, now your light's red. Your light was red right there.
Is it just lagging that much?
I don't know.
Start over.
Technical difficulties are fun. I'll keep stirring.
Luna said restart your stream. I'm working on it.
Yeah, she's on a phone, and I'm refreshing her stream. So as soon as that's ready to go, then it'll come back through again. Basically. We'll see how this goes too, because I know Dragonfire likes to dip her fries in mayo. So we'll see if this yogurt stuff works. Poor cat cam. Yeah, she restarted her stream a couple times already. So I'm... Either way, I've got stuff to check on the grill in a second. I'll give it a second to see if that'll come up so we can have a grill cam. Is it acting goofy?
I stopped it and started over again, so.
Let's see if that comes on up for us. Come on, Dragonfire. Screen, no, screen did something because I moved off the window. There you are.
There it is.
Back to F11.
Right.
And
I should have made a.
here, you know what? I can put that in theater mode too. Get even better.
I should have shared it to my Twitter stream before I.
And there we go.
All right. We're gonna go.
Let me know if that slows down my stream tons, because sometimes that we've done this, we did it with Hangouts and such, and it really just killed my stream. The bandwidth just got mowed over. So let's see what I could do here. There we go. Huh. Oh, video too long. Yeah, I guess that's an option I could set too. I guess being a noob to all those options in these bots, I need to figure out what I want my parameters to be for sure. Bandwidth? What? I like the cat cam. I figured I'd get a little camera and maybe set it right by my desk where Blue sits. Paw of the Prince, maybe. I'm not quite a prince, though. All right, that pesto was really simple and easy to make. I think it needs to be just a little more drizzly. So I'm going to add more of lime. Whew, lemon. Lemon juice, I mean. It said lemon. I used lemon. Whew. There we go. That's loosening up a little bit. We want to be able to pour it if we want to. Chuck Berry. There we go. That'll be great. All right. I'm going to check on some taters. And the chicken's up to 156. You know what? I'm tempted to just go ahead and let the chicken get to 160, 165 before I open the grill. Although yeah. And then I'm going to need to cook it in the oven. I'm okay. All right. That'll work good. Put some foil on this puppy. A couple of old weird pieces of whatever in there. I need some more foil. To everyone here, thanks for joining. I'm Zen, just a normal guy. Most of the kids are out of the house. So I learned most of my cooking by cooking for screaming children, and beyond that, it was once we got here in the mountains, I just for some reason started cooking even more. So not a pro by any means or anything, but I enjoy hanging out with folks and cooking and eating, and so I'm glad to be able to share it digitally with some of you folks. See if there were any events I missed while I was outside. Oh, nope, y'all followed. Much appreciated 30 minutes ago, and I don't see any announcement since then, so groovy. Is Hobbs licking his belly? Yeah. Alright, I think we're good with the pesto. I think. I guess I should taste it. Not that I'm necessarily sure what it's supposed to taste like. Not bad. Initially just a touch bitter from the lemon, but I think it's going to work well against the cumin and the paprika that are on the fries. Might notice what just happened here recently. We are there. And that was the largest one that I put it in, so I'm going to go out, grab those, put them on here, 400 degrees into the oven.
Oh, going out to the grill? Do I need to follow you?
I don't think you have to. I mean, the cat's pretty entertaining. I'd like to know where I put my tongs. Man, I lose everything. If my butt wasn't attached, it'd be lost somewhere in another state. All right. All right. Damn, it's still oily. I don't think I spilled oil there. All right. I'm going to go put the chicken legs on this. I'm going to take those thin pieces of breast, put them on the grill. I'm going to see if any of those fries are ready to go. And I'll be back rather rapidly. Enjoy the cat cam, and if you have any dad jokes, I love them. Okay, I know where those tongs are now. Those tongs have raw chicken on them. I need other tongs to pull out the cooked chicken. Which is great because Renegade Rowboat just bought a triple pair of these. And this is the mid one. There's a little larger one and the smaller one, and they're perfect. The silicone ends. Oh, they're great. All right, let's go do this. Watch the cat. Enjoy the cat. So I didn't oil the grill enough, obviously, so now I've got a problem. The chicken doesn't want to come off, so new weapon. I know these are made for a flat grill. Nice, metal, solid. I'm gonna go get that chicken.
Says chicken.
Thank you. Hey, Hobbers.
He was watching it.
All right, so some of it's stuck. Great, you can see the tear there. Start filling that up. Okay. These little legs, they actually look and smell pretty darn good. But you'll see that the one side on each one of them that was toward the fire was up a little hot. That's okay. So when I bake these, I'm just going to put that hot part down. So ambient temperature and everything should go ahead and make the rest of this nice and dark in the 400-degree oven for a few minutes. Now I know they're already cooked because I know they're up to temperature, so. Oh man. And I took those strips of chicken breast, and I just put those on the oven, or on the grill. The sweet potatoes that are out there, they look kind of okay. I turned them over. I think they're a little overcooked, so I turn the heat down some. And as soon as this chicken rotates off, I'll have room to go ahead and put more of the fries on. So there. Anybody give me a dad joke? I like it, Sidon.
Mom's is gonna rub against the camera for a little bit.
Dragonfire. Sidon said, My granddad was involved in a curry accident, but it's okay because now he's close to my nan. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it.
Or non, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wow, this went up to 200, and did I leave it in the grill port? I don't think I did. Did you find Princess Blue?
No,
Not in her bed?
I don't know where Mr. Scrappy is either. That's why Hobbs is getting all the attention.
Hi, Hobbs. I know how to find these kitties usually. This almost always works. You simply place this container of treats. And you can even watch Hobbs' face well. Huh. Almost always gets all three of them.
Oh. Hobbs is like, I'm looking pretty.
You can have some, Hobbs. Huh. Hey, Blue. Did I let him out?
I hope not.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think so.
Here's
There
Blue.
she is.
Here's Blue.
There's a kitty Blue. She said it was a trick. It's a
Here you
trap.
go. Here you go.
A dirty house.
Here you go. Oh.
Here you go, Blue. Blue insists on eating on the table. Here you go.
Are you sure they're mine?
There you are.
Oh, going through weird waves here. Why is that still heating up?
Blue, are you getting shy? Okay, we'll go look at Hobbs instead. Blue won't eat because I'm looking at her.
This is what happens when sometimes when you try to cook things in the dark, they get pretty dark too.
We need better lighting out there. Oh, we have better lighting out there.
Huh?
Mom brought it to
Oh,
me and I
boy.
was using it just for cameras.
They're definitely soft enough, but there's too much black on the outside. So I'm going to be careful the next one. I turn the oven down a little bit.
This, and Eclipse.
Oh, I didn't set the time for how long those were going to be in the oven. It's going to be on a sheet pan. All right, 23 minutes on that. I don't think it's going to need to be that long. Whew. Right on. So yeah, that's Dragonfire 411 you see on the bottom left. She likes to stream independent streams kind of and complimentary streams when I stream too. Like we say here and there, you know, the rules are really pretty much don't be a jerk, and if somebody needs to talk about something, we're here to help. You know, we're going to be cool. We're not going to be jerks to people, and this is also a 420 friendly stream, so if somebody does talk about that kind of stuff, let's try not to be weird. It's legal here. It's handled like adults, you know. It's nothing different than having a beer, except in many cases, beer is not medicinal, and 420 is. So, all right. Hi, Hobbs. He knows he smells chicken. He just knows he smells chicken. And he's right. I'll take this back out, because I bet that chicken's going to stick again. So these, I don't like necessarily want to leave in view.
We've got that light right there too. Lights on the side.
So what she's talking about, she's handed me this, which has different lighting modes. It's a full wide light, so I should be carrying it out there with me, as I think what I'm hearing, so I can see better and not burn the taters. What do I know? All right. Woo, woo, woo. All right, I'm gonna go and check the. Oh, kitty blue, little white kitty. She's staying right with you.
Nah, I'm staying with her. No.
Where's the button? Ah! See, those chicken breasts are an experiment. Not sure how well it's going to work out, but they'll probably taste delicious, even though they look kind of wacky. So we putting the taters down there. All right. Oh, goodness. Oh, hey, Adams. Guess I haven't been leaving this in view either. Whew. If I can get any of those sweet potatoes cooked to the right temp and not burn, then pesto's going to be great on them. It's the fork I'm using to test tenderness of the potatoes. Whew. All right. So I guess I can put the homemade yogurt away. We use the yogurt in the pesto instead of using mayo. Whenever we can, we substitute yogurt for mayo. Dragonfire makes the yogurt in the Instant Pot. We have a few Instant Pots, and we do use them. So that's pretty cool. So this is the pesto, and this is the yogurt I'm putting away. Whew. Yeah, good point, Simon. Whew. Once we get this wrapped up here in a little bit, get a bite, see how it is, and let you guys see what it looks like when it's done. I mean, again, I'm no pro or anything, and a lot of what I'm doing when I cook, I pick something that I've never made before. And sometimes I screw it up, and sometimes it's awesome. And if I screw it up, that means I learned something for the next time I try. So it's a work in progress, just like life. And I like feeding people, so. I bet that chicken breast stuff is done. So I'm going to grab them now and check those taters. Those chicken breast pieces are so thin, they cook so fast. What can I bring them in on? Just get another old cutting board and use that. Okay, stir that a little more. Kind of feel like this isn't high enough, but I'd appreciate tons of feedback from the stream. Y'all be sure to let me know what you think would work better, what looks better. Kill that, see if that helps my bandwidth a little bit. Oh boy, what kind of magazines do cows read? Huh?
Oh boy, I'm afraid to ask.
All right, you gotta tell me. Better go get that stuff for it. Turns around, tries to get me. Catalogs. Uh-huh. What did I do with my... Left it outside. Okay.
Every time.
Here's the very steamy cooked breasts flavored with tandoori. I know people don't usually use that, but I'm a weird American, so there it is. I need to go turn taters. I couldn't quite get them turned because I didn't have any tongs with me. I wonder if Hobbs likes tandoori.
I'm sure Hobbs likes tandoori. Hobbs likes anything. He's like Mikey.
Cat cam.
I'm trying to keep it cat. He doesn't like it. He keeps trying to get away from it.
All right, the rest of the potatoes are on. There's the empty bowl. And some of them look like they're pretty good. I got them turned over, got the nice grill marks on them. I just need next time take a fork out and see if they're tender enough to poke and not feel like, you know, like make sure they're soft. And then those will be good to go. This is the thin sliced chicken breast, which I don't think I'm going to throw into the oven with the other guys. Oh yeah, need to turn them over. The chicken legs that are actually tandoori. I'm getting them out of the oven now. Oops. I left that fork on there.
Oops.
See how it's starting to get those dark, nice dark points? The bottom's still pretty dark from the grill on a number of them, but we are just about done on this. I'm just turning them a little, make sure they're not sticking. Get that hot fork out of there. Throw it in some cold water. Yeah. Almost done. Catalogs. It's still a good one. Oh, and I made messy today. That oil all in here. Squirt a little Dawn in there, I think. Oh, get in there. Always like to rinse stuff off right after I used it, otherwise it has a chance to dry on. And then it becomes a huge pain at washing time. So that's what I'm doing. All right, got that going. And I remembered to finally get the probe out of the out of the fire, so now it's not just climbing and climbing. So how are you all doing tonight? Playing video games, listening to me babble, watching TV. Oh. Stir this too. These are all parts of a vapor unit that just had gunk all in it from being used, you know. And so I'm soaking it in alcohol and stirring it every now and then to clean the pieces. Hopefully it'll be ready to use here later tonight. Ooh, alcohol. It smells like alcohol. Crazy talk. Ah, finishing weeklies. What game are you playing, bro? I forget what you're playing. You switch around almost as fast as I do. Ah, yes, Final Fantasy, right on. European servers, I assume. Right on, man, right on. I'm glad you're still digging that one. I played it for a while. I mean, these days, MMOs are difficult for me. Fallout 76 is even difficult for me because I need to be able to pause. I got cats, I got kids, I got stuff I need to do. You know, I got stuff going on. So sometimes playing an MMO is tough because I can't pause. It's not bad at all. It's definitely tandoori flavored. I've only had tandoori from a restaurant before. That's the first time I've made it, I think. So definitely got the flavor. It's right there. Put it on the oven. Whew.
That's good.
Oh, I liked Warhammer too, man. I really liked Warhammer. That made me sad. Wasn't that like the first MMO that had real open world events? The first one that like you could just wander up and everybody work together to take on this random event that was showing as happening in the world. If I recall, I think Warhammer was the first that actually did that, and everybody else picked it up fast. Whew. See on the bottom left there, you see the chicken breasts. Inside the oven, they're just about done. Man, they're looking good too. So I just need to go out and make sure I'm not burning the check again on our potatoes. And woohoo! Light. Let there be light. No, I am not God. All right, let me find something to put taters in case they're done. This looks like a good candidate. Right on. I thought so, man. I loved Warhammer, and it was sad. I saw it starting to die, and I was just like, wah. Like most of the games I've really dug, as you know. Got shut down. I found a couple of new Auto Assault shirts, though. Or got. knobs. I need a fork. Gotta get a fork so I can poke them and make sure they're done.
Cheers, everyone. I hear Zen out there cussing the girls, so I figure I'll stand here and drink on camera for a little bit.
Here you go, Hobbs. It's your tandoori.
Got some for Hobbs.
Yep, had a little piece out there cooling for the boy.
He waited patiently.
He has been being a good boy about being patient. Oh, God, somehow. Oh. Opening and closing the grill, something, even with the Band-Aid on, grabbed a hold of this huge cut. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. Wow, does it hurt. All right, what do we got? So yeah, here we go. Look at these. Nice grill color. They're all fork soft. And we've got the pesto here ready to either dip them in or drizzle over. So now I just need a tester. I need a taste tester. Where am I ever going to find a taste tester?
Oh no, I just gotta start doing.
So yeah, you can see these ones that I have out here look a whole lot better than the first round that I kind of let burn.
Is that everything from the grill?
No, there's one more set of potatoes out there.
Oh, okay.
They're cooking. They weren't quite fork tender yet, so I wanted to give them just a little more time.
Sounds like tandoori chicken.
He likes it?
He likes it.
Let's see what this guy. Nice and hot inside. Not quite done. That one anyway. But it could have come from... I got the batches confused, I think. Whew.
What do you mean you got the batches confused?
There was one batch that was cooking, and then I put another batch on after that, and I think I made it not quite fork tender all the way through.
Mine got so good.
Right on. Now you have to try it with a little pesto. Oh, these are done in the oven, I'm sure. All right, so there's those. Yeah, that wasn't a bad tater. That feels nice and soft.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, Oliver. Move the mouse. And there, we have chicken tandoori without the red coloring. Whew.
It's really
Got
good
nice
with
and
that
thorough.
pesto.
The pesto did? Yeah, right on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that char flavor with this yogurt and everything on it is really delicious. I had a piece of that just a bit ago. There we go.
Sorry.
I guess I can let that cool on the stove instead. But it's hard to carry this way. There we go. Okay. There's what we made for today. I've still got some salmon, but I'm a little afraid of salmon right now. I'll probably cook it tomorrow. So how would I prep a dish of this? I would probably take it like this. I'd give somebody a really nice looking one of those. Pop a couple of these with their nice grill marks on them. Over here, maybe? And then maybe do a little pesto on spots. I don't know. There's some pesto. Right on, Tyson. No, all the recipes I read whenever I get tandoori, they always add red food coloring and yellow food coloring, or they use a red pepper paste and turmeric to add the deep red color to it. Color doesn't add flavor, so I didn't worry about it. All right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, trying to wipe this mess off of my beautiful cutting board. One thing I am good at, though, is getting dishes dirty.
Indeed.
All over that. All right, clean all that off. We have this one little guy here. I'll go out and get the rest of the taters. So, I guess here's the question. Would any of you eat this?
Yes. Oh, you are asking me.
Tikka is red. Interesting. Yeah, that's cheating. Exactly. All right, I need more taters. Hop out and check the taters. Ran a little late today. Like I said, I had a couple of issues. Ran out of propane. Had some computer issues. My Mac wouldn't even power on. And I'm a tech, so it kind of confused me. Handed it to her. She took it upstairs and turned it on. Okay. It's like I don't know how a power button works or something. All right, so I got my fork.
Who knows?
And I got my tater bowl. Oh, love zucchini. Love zucchini. I'm kind of surprised I didn't make more like... Oh, I've also got another thing on the oven that I need to get that I'll show y'all in just a second. Let me go ahead and put something in place for it. Is a plate going to work or is a plate going to shatter? We'll find out. Okay, what do I need to carry it in? It's going to be hard to do. Oh, the plate. All right, and taters. And I should be able to get everything else off the grill in this run. It's a Mac. That's your problem. Well, everyone says Macs are easy. You just plug them in and they work. They just work. I've enjoyed my Mac, don't get me wrong. My tongs out there too? Nope. All right. Here's
Oh shit!
what the hell just happened?
Something fell over.
Did you push stuff or something?
No, I set stuff down. That was it.
Because it looks like something, I don't know.
It must have shifted it slightly.
Yikes, that scared me. All right.
Sorry.
So we have the rest of the taters. Here's the rest of the chicken. Here's the plate. It was pre-parified. And here is the rest of the taters. All cooked and grilled, looking grilly. All right, and in here, I'll show you. Ooh, garlic, onions, potatoes, carrots. Mushrooms. So yeah. Right on. We'll make you some soon there, Colin.
Alright, I'm in my thing.
Whew. So my stomach is being absolutely goofy. I've had a couple of bites of these, but I'm not going to sit and eat a bunch in front of you either. Just because how my stomach's feeling. So I'll probably go ahead and eat a mushroom now. So that's the tandoori chicken. If you've never made tandoori, the marinade is obviously the big deal, and you want to marinate it for like 8 to 24 hours. But really, what's in the marinade is Greek yogurt, kosher salt, garlic powder, onion powder, ground ginger, paprika, turmeric, garam masala, which contains, I've got over here, it contains like 6 different spices, including saffron and cardamom. And then some little cayenne, and then this says you'd food coloring. I didn't. And a little lemon juice. And then you mix all that up, and it's real thick. Obviously, I mixed it all up, put it in the vacuum seal marinator, let it go for 24 hours, and then came on here and cooked after I had a kind of rough day with things going weird. So glad we got this cooked. Should last a day or so. Maybe I'll feed it all to the cats. Right on, Vogue. Thank you. Yeah, they here. Let me get the light better on them. And this is the pesto that we made that goes really well with those potatoes, basil and such. But yeah, the sweet potatoes are weird. I mean, you gotta kind of sit there and stab them with a fork over and over, make sure they're done. But I believe most of these are, and I know those are. So yeah, feeling pretty good about this one. Really appreciate you all coming along. If you haven't yet, hit that follow so you know when I'm coming on next. I will get a schedule up soon. It's kind of silly to keep doing this at random times and expecting people to show up. So not really expecting, but hoping. But some of y'all have been here, and I really appreciate you hanging around. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop off for right now. My stomach's giving me trouble, and looks like I just spilled water all the way. That thing that fell over a minute ago spilled water all over the Mac. So I'm going to see about fixing that. But yeah. Much appreciated. I'll be playing games later tonight too if any of you want to come on and just chat with me a little bit. I know some of you, the schedule, it's really late already, and I appreciate you being here, but look forward to catching up with any and all of you again. Thanks for joining, and sorry my stomach's grumpy and I need to take off for a little bit. But thank you so much for joining me. Yesterday was a 4-hour stream. Today's only about 2 hours. My goal is for cooking streams is to, be around 3 hours, give or take one. So, glad it's going on, and yeah, watch for me to come back online, and thanks again for joining, everybody. Love to see you. Had a great time. Wish y'all could be here to help me eat this because I can't eat it all. So thank you much. Be on soon.